We have a Senate resolution proclaiming February of 2021 as Black History Month in the state of Rhode Island. Senator Mack.
Yes, may that be read?
Senator Mack requests that the resolution be read. The clerk will please do so.
Senate resolution proclaiming February of 2021 as Black History Month in the state of Rhode Island. Whereas throughout the history of America, truly significant African-American contributions to the economy, social growth, sciences, and arts in this great nation have all too often been ignored. In recognition of this plethora of major accomplishments made by men and women of African ancestry, the month of February is celebrated as Black History Month across the nation. And whereas African Americans were first brought to America forcibly, they were enslaved, faced inhuman cruelty, and were subjected to injustices beyond understanding. Families were torn apart, lynching went unpunished, and segregation and denial of fundamental constitutional rights and protections went on for decades. And whereas though these men and women suffered immense tragedies and social inequalities, they also persevered. And their triumphs and contributions to the economic, artistic, literary, scientific, and technological advancement of our country are significant and momentous. And whereas African Americans have been an integral part of Rhode Island's social, political, and economic development from its beginning as a British colony to its inclusion in the formation of the United States to the rich diversity of today's ocean state. And whereas from the initial shots fired in the struggle for American independence to Rhode Island's 1st Black Regiment's Battle of Newport to the garrisons of the Rhode Island 14th Heavy Artillery Regiment in 1863, Americans of African descent have responded to the call of duty. And whereas in recognition of the numerous positive and patriotic contributions of African American Rhode Islanders in the United States military, we honor their legacy of bravery, honor, and sacrifice. From the earliest recordation of Black history in our state, including those of slaves, former slaves, and free men, African Americans have served with pride to protect our vital interests and provide for our common defense. And whereas structures in the city of Newport, such as the Brick Market, later used as a town hall and theater, the old Colony House, which at one time served Rhode Island as its capital, and the oldest library in America, the Redwood Library, stand as lasting and beautiful tributes to the African Americans who lived in our state and played a major role in the construction of these magnificent historic structures. And whereas the United States, and particularly the state of Rhode Island, owe a debt of gratitude to our African American citizens and their forefathers, whose documented achievements have too long gone unrecognized. And whereas the theme for this year's celebration of Black History Month is the Black family, representation, identity, and diversity. The contributions made by Black families throughout our nation's history, both locally and nationally, will be explored in forums and classrooms, and people will be encouraged to share their personal stories about the importance of the Black family in their lives and to the benefit of the wider community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Senate of the state of Rhode Island hereby proudly proclaims February as Black History Month, and furthermore recognizes and applauds the sacrifices and myriad of contributions made by African American men and women throughout this great nation's history. And be it further resolved that the Secretary of State be and she is hereby authorized and directed to transmit a duly certified copy of this resolution to the Rhode Island Black Heritage Society.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Senator Mack.
Thank you. I'd like to move passage of the
Senator Mack moves passage of the resolution. Is there a second? Seconded by Senator Casada, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Archibald, Senator McCaffrey, Senator Goodwin, Senator Anderson, Senator Miller, Senator DeMario, Senator Acosta, Senator Picard, Senator Lawson, Senator Coleman, Senator Lombardi, Senator Lombardo, Senator Felag, Senator Algier, Senator Burke, Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Cano, Senator Corcoran, Senator Bell, Senator Rogers, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator 70, Senator Golden, Senator Oyer, Senator Casada, Senator Coleman. Discussion on the resolution. Hearing none. Those in favor of the resolution, please indicate by saying aye. Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The resolution passes. Our next item on the new business is by Senator DeMario, a Senate resolution proclaiming February of 2021 to be Children's Dental Health Month. Senator DeMario. Senator DeMario requests that the resolution be read. The clerk will please do so.
Senate resolution proclaiming February of 2021 to be Children's Dental Health Month. Whereas February is Children's Dental Health Month and provides an opportunity to recognize that a child's health and well-being are essential to their quality of life. A healthy mouth is essential for self-esteem, success in school, and is a vital component for overall health, which is meant to last a lifetime. And whereas good dental habits are learned at an early age, reinforced by examples set by parents, caregivers, older siblings, and in collaboration with dental health care providers. And whereas a child's teeth help with digestion, formulating speech patterns, maintain space for the adult teeth during the growth of the child through puberty, and with proper care, nutritional guidance, and regular dental visits will increase a child's chances of maintaining their teeth throughout their lifetime. And whereas childhood cavities remain the most prevalent chronic curable disease of childhood, and some 100 million Americans fail to visit their dental office. And whereas members of the dental community and community organizations devoted to increasing access to care are dedicated to caring for the dental health needs of Rhode Island's most vulnerable population and provides access for children who otherwise may not receive basic and preventative care. And whereas the future is, to a large measure, dependent on educating our youth on the importance of developing and maintaining smart dental habits and good dietary choices throughout their lives, and by observing these measures, their teeth can remain healthy and strong into adulthood. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this Senate of the State of Rhode Island hereby recognizes the vital and often unrecognized benefits of a child's ability to access dental health educational programs and receive dental treatment in promoting health for children and families, and urges all citizens and community organizations to recognize the observance of February as National Children's Dental Health Month in the state of Rhode Island. And be it further resolved that the Secretary of State be and she is hereby authorized and directed to transmit duly certified copies to Director Nicole Alexander Scott, Rhode Island Department of Health, and Marie Jones Bridges, Enterprise Clinical Service Community-Based Coordinator for Rhode Island Right Smiles Dental.
Thank you. Mr. President, I want to take this opportunity to say 3 brief things about children's dental health. First, I want to thank all of the dentists, orthodontists, dental hygienists, surgeons, and staff for their resilience through the pandemic. They've implemented excellent safety protocols and reopened as soon as they were able so they could continue to serve our communities. My husband recently brought our 3 children in for their routine visits at Aesthetic Dentistry of Wickford, and they are doing an amazing job providing the same high-quality services while maintaining COVID-19 safety. Second, I would like this to be a reminder for all of us in our capacity as ambassadors to our communities that resuming regular dental visits is so important for everyone in our state, especially children. Many children are behind on routine healthcare visits due to the pandemic shutdowns, and I hope that this recognition today can serve as a push for all of us to encourage caregivers to resume bringing their children to the dentist. Finally, I want to reemphasize how important children's dental health is to their physical and emotional well-being. For the past 10 years, I've focused my professional work on getting the children of Rhode Island off to the best possible start in life. We have done a great job in Rhode Island of removing barriers and connecting caregivers with a schedule of pediatrician visits for optimal health from a child's birth, and we need to do the same to connect them to early and routine pediatric dental care. Ignoring a child's dental health at an early age can have lifelong consequences. In addition to the role healthy teeth play in feeding and avoiding dangerous infection, the appearance of a person's teeth is perceived as a class and even intelligence signifier and can inhibit their confidence in social life as well as their employment opportunities later on. Prevention here is much less costly than fixing problems years later. As we move forward with improving access to health care for all Rhode Islanders, let's remember that teeth are, in fact, an essential part of our bodies that require routine care. Thank you, and I'd like to move passage.
Senator DeMario moves passage of the resolution. Is there a second? Second by Senator McCaffrey, Senator Mendes, Senator Gallo, Senator Lombardo, Senator Burke, Senator Anderson, Senator Archibald, Senator Paolino, Senator Acosta, Senator Lombardi, Senator Casada, Senator Felag, Senator Corcoran, Senator Bell, Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Picard, Senator Valverde, Senator Raptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Coyne, Senator Hoyer, Senator Seveny, Senator Rogers, Senator Miller, Senator Sosnowski. Discussion on the resolution. Senator Coyne, Senator Lawson. Discussion on the resolution. Hearing none, those in favor of the resolution, please indicate by saying aye. Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The resolution passes. Next item is a Senate resolution proclaiming the week of February 22nd through February 26th to be Public Schools Week in Rhode Island, sponsored by Senator Valerie Lawson. Senator Lawson. Senator Lawson would like to have the resolution read. The clerk will please do so.
Senate resolution proclaiming the week of February 22nd through February 26, 2021 to be Public Schools Week in the state of Rhode Island. Whereas public education is the foundation of a 21st century democracy, and whereas our nation's public schools are where students come to be educated as citizens of the United States, and whereas each public school prepares the nation's young people to contribute to the society, economy, and citizenry of the country, and whereas 90% of American children attend public schools, and whereas local, state, and federal lawmakers should prioritize support for strengthening the nation's public schools and empower local education leaders to implement, manage, and lead school districts in partnership with educators, parents, and other local education stakeholders and learning communities. And whereas local, state, and federal lawmakers should support such necessities as counseling, extracurricular activities, and maintain health programs that are critical to help students engage in learning. And whereas public schools should provide an environment where all students can succeed, beginning in their earliest years, regardless of who they are or where they live. And whereas efforts should be supported to advance equity and excellence in public education and to implement continuous improvement and evidence-based practices. And whereas every child has the right to an education that helps them reach their full potential and to attend schools that offer a high-quality educational experience. And whereas stable, equitable, and adequate funding for great public schools for every student in America is necessary to ensure that students have inviting classrooms and school libraries with up-to-date resources, as well as well-prepared and supported educators. And whereas our nation needs to support the educators, including teachers, paraprofessionals, and principals who provide a well-rounded and complete curriculum and create joy in learning. And whereas the nation's school buildings should have class sizes small enough to allow students to receive one-on-one attention and to access support services such as healthcare, nutrition, and after-school programs when needed. And whereas students, teachers, and professionals make the nation's schools vital components of the community, and whereas parents and communities are working hard to improve educational outcomes for children across the country. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this Senate of the state of Rhode Island hereby proclaims the week of February 22nd through February 26, 2021 to be Public Schools Week in the state of Rhode Island. And be it further resolved that the Secretary of State be and she is hereby authorized and directed to transmit a duly certified copy of this resolution to Commissioner Angelica M. Infante Green, Commissioner of Elementary and Secondary Education, State of Rhode Island.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Senator Lawson.
Thank you, Mr. President. As an educator, it's my honor and privilege to introduce this resolution today supporting Public Schools Week. I introduced this resolution last year, and as they say, what a difference a year makes. This pandemic has impacted our lives in so many ways, and certainly is the case with public education. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank and share my gratitude to all the educators in our state that have worked tirelessly over the year to engage their students in the most difficult of circumstances. And I'd like to recognize the educators in the room, Chairwoman Gallo and Senator Picard, for your dedication to your students and your contribution to improving public education in your communities. I'd also like to acknowledge that public education has been a priority in this chamber, and thank all my colleagues, and I ask for your continued support for public education. This pandemic has created additional struggles for Rhode Island students, and we need to focus on addressing the educational, social, emotional needs of all of our students. I know Rhode Island educators are up for the task, and we need to thank them and support them. And I ask you to join me in being public school proud, and I move this resolution.
Senator Lawson moves the resolution. Is there a second? Seconded by Senator McCaffrey, Senator Mendes, Senator Lombardo, Senator Felix, Senator Sosnowski, Senator DeMario, Senator Anderson, Senator Acosta, Senator Lombardi, Senator Coleman, Senator Picard, Senator Burke, Senator Morgan, Senator Archibald, Senator Rogers, Senator Bell, Senator Corkin, Senator Miller, Senator Raptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Golden, Senator Oyer, Senator Valverde, Senator Seveny, Senator Palmer, Senator Coleman, Senator Anderson, Senator Miller, Senator Algier. Senator Cano. Discussion on the resolution. Hearing none. Those in favor of the resolution, please indicate by saying aye. Those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution passes. Next item on our calendar is by Senator Ana Quesada, the Senate resolution commemorating the 177th anniversary of Dominican Republican independence on February 27, 2021. Senator Quesada. Senator Quesada would like to have the resolution read. The clerk will please do so.
Senate resolution commemorating the 177th anniversary of Dominican Republic independence on February 27, 2021. Whereas it is the tradition and practice of this legislative body to commemorate historical events which exemplify the diversity, spirit, and struggle of the people in Rhode Island and throughout the world that have achieved independence and live in peace and freedom. And whereas the people of the Dominican Republic acquired their independence from Spain on February 27, 1844. And whereas each year this auspicious occasion is celebrated and provides an opportunity for all people to reflect upon the rich history of the Dominican Republic and the many contributions of Latin Americans to our country as well as the world. And whereas February 27th has been designated as Dominican Independence Day in the state of Rhode Island. And whereas it is the sense of this legislative body to recognize the great contributions which Dominicans have brought to our state and to our nation. And whereas on February 27th, the people of the Dominican Republic and all free people will celebrate 177 years of Dominican independence. And whereas the seat of the original capital of the Spanish New World, the Dominican Republic, proclaims a host of American firsts. The first permanent European settlement, the first university, the first church, the first cathedral, the first mass, and the first royal court. And whereas on February 27, 1844, the Declaration of Independence was written by Juan Pablo Duarte, Francisco del Rosario Sanchez, and Ramon Matias Mella. And whereas the Dominican Republic's record for free and fair elections sets an example for emerging democracies the world over. And whereas today the Dominican Republic has a close relationship with the United States and has been supportive of many U.S. initiatives, the Dominican Republic has accredited diplomatic missions in most of the countries in the Western Hemisphere and in principal European capitals, and belongs to many world organizations, including the United Nations, the World Bank, the International Labor Organization, the International Atomic Energy Agency, the International Civil Aviation Organization, and the Inter-American Development Bank. And whereas the approximately 2.1 million Dominicans now residing in the United States are an important element in the special relationship between the two countries. Rhode Island's Dominicans number among the state's smaller ethnic groups, but the community imparts a rich history and vitality through their presence in the ocean state. The strong civic participation and business ethic within Rhode Island's Dominican community and local businesses owned by Dominican immigrants are evidenced by their myriad contributions, greatly adding to the economic vitality of our state. And whereas the Dominican American community plays another essential role through their representation in the United States Armed Services. Many Dominican Americans have made the ultimate sacrifice, giving their lives defending America's liberty, security, and freedoms. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this Senate of the State of Rhode Island hereby commemorates the 177th anniversary of Dominican Republic independence on February 27, 2021, and proudly recognizes the significant contributions that Dominicans have made to the State of Rhode Island and to the United States. And be it further resolved that the Secretary of State be and she is hereby authorized and directed to transmit duly certified copies of this resolution to the various Dominican organizations in the State of Rhode Island and to His Excellency President Luis Abineri and Her Excellency Vice President Raquel Peña D'Antuana.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Senator Quesada.
Thank you, Mr. President. And before I move past, I would like to say a few things. I'm very happy to be able to celebrate the Dominican independence today in the Senate. Unfortunately, because of the situation we are going through, we're not able to bring anybody to come today. We are a very social culture, filled with happy, colorful, passionate, loud people. We enjoy talking to our neighbor, playing domino with friends and family, and starting up a celebration for no reason at all. On any given day, because life is a party in the Dominican Republic. I love my culture. I feel immensely proud to be Dominican. This is why I always be looking for the thing that bring me a little bit closer to my heritage. The Dominican people have the most valuable thing I think Dominican has is our people. They're very friendly and colorful. And with that, I move past it. Thank you.
Senator Quesada moves passage, seconded by Senator Gallo, Senator DeMario, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Felix, Senator Mendez, Senator Algier, Senator Anderson, Senator Miller, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Corcoran, Senator Bell, Senator Rogers, Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Costa, Senator Picard, Senator Lombardi, Senator Coleman, Senator Mack, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator 70, Senator DePalma, Senator Raptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Oya, Senator DePalma, Senator Morgan, Senator Coyne. Discussion on the resolution. Senator Cano and Senator Lawson. Discussion on Senator Golden. Discussion on the resolution. Hearing none, those in favor of the resolution, please indicate by saying aye. Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The resolution passes. The next item is also by Senator Casada. Is a Senate resolution expressing condolences on the passing of Bienvenido Garcia. Senator Casada.
Thank you, Mr. President. Can I get that resolution to be read, please?
Senator Casada requests the resolution be read.
Senate resolution expressing condolences on the passing of Bienvenido Garcia. Whereas Bienvenido Garcia, a lifelong Providence resident and distinguished community activist, passed away on January 19, 2021. He was the son of Rosa Garcia of the Dominican Republic.
That's going next.
And whereas Bienvenido Garcia was a tireless advocate on behalf of the Dominican community residing in the south side of Providence. He was a social worker and a program manager for the Urban League of Rhode Island, who strived daily to attain good jobs, good schools, and access to quality healthcare services for his community. And whereas Mr. Garcia was also a founding member of the Club Juan Pablo Duarte and the Dominican American Association of Rhode Island, he was a kind and caring person who was always available to help someone in need. And whereas Mr. Garcia is survived by his former spouse Carmen Torres, and his 4 children, Tanya Garcia, Rashida Garcia, Joseph Garcia, and Reza Garcia Diaz. He also leaves behind his 7 grandchildren and his 3 siblings. And whereas Mr. Garcia's legacy of service to the Dominican American community of Providence and to the unfortunate living among us will never be forgotten by the many people who deeply respected and admired Mr. Garcia. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this Senate of the State of Rhode Island hereby expresses its deepest condolences to the Garcia family on the passing of Bienvenido Garcia. And be it further resolved that the Secretary of State be, and she is hereby authorized and directed to transmit duly certified copies of this resolution to Carmen Torres, Tanya Garcia, Rashida Garcia, Joseph Garcia, and Reza Garcia Diaz.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Senator Casada.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to set up a few things about Bienvenido before I move forward. One of the things I remember about Bienvenido is many things. I knew Bienvenido Garcia since I moved to Rhode Island many years ago. And one of the things I will never forget about Bienvenido is, and that resolution said it very clear, he was somebody kind, somebody who was willing to help anybody at any time. I remember one day I called Bienvenido because I went to one of the high-rise in my district before I was a senator, and I called Bien and I said, Bien, I know this elderly, she needs help. What do you think we can do for her? Bienvenido didn't even met her before, and he said to me, can you check if she had any food? And I did, and she didn't. He said, where are you? And I said, I'm on Potters Avenue. He said, wait for me and Stop and Shop. And we did, and bring her with you. And you know, I went inside, I took her around, and she did her food shopping, and Bienvenido paid the food for her. And there's so many story that I can say about Bien Garcia. He's a very well-known person in this community for many years, who fight for the Dominican in Rhode Island for years and years, and I'm very pleased to be able to do this resolution today that we are celebrating the Dominican independence. And with that, I move past it. Thank you, Senator President.
Thank you, Senator Casada. Senator Casada moves passage of the resolution. Is there a second? Seconded by Senator McCaffrey, Senator Anderson, Senator Mendez, Senator Lombardo, Senator Felag, Senator Sosnowski, Senator DeMario, Senator Lombardi, Senator Lawson, Senator Picard, Senator Morgan, Senator Burke, Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Archibald, Senator Rogers, Senator Bell, Senator Corcoran, Senator Raptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator DePalma, Senator Lawson, Senator Algier, Senator Acosta. Senator Oya. Discussion on the resolution. Hearing none. Those in favor of the resolution, please indicate by standing. The resolution passes. We're still on new business. Senator Valerie.